Hi everyone, welcome back and thank you for joining. In today's recipe, we're going to be making some meat pies, perfect for you and the family. You will not want to miss this recipe, so join me and let's get started. Let's take a close look at the ingredients. So you need ground beef, you need seasoning cubes, carrots, spring onion. I need some dry ingredients like white pepper, oregano, garlic powder, paprika, onion powder, and onion. So I used 2 large onions, friends, and for the carrots I used 4 large carrots. So for the dry ingredients are optional, so you can always use garlic, fresh garlic and ginger. Now we'll go ahead and begin. So heat up some oil and you go ahead and fry the onion. You saute the onion until it is soft and translucent. Then go ahead and add in some spring onion. So when you add in the spring onion, just give it a gentle stir. And now you can go ahead and add in the beef. All right. So when you add the beef, you just allow it to cook for like 10 minutes. And there you add in the carrots, just like so. And you can go ahead and add in the dry ingredients. Add in the paprika, the onion powder, the ginger powder, and you also add in some oregano. So these ingredients, they just depend on you. You can always leave out the dry ingredients or you can always add them in. Now you want to add in some water for it to cook, for the meat to cook. So when you add in the water, you can go ahead and add in some flour. I added in 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Now go ahead and cover it up and allow the beef to cook for more 15 minutes so that the flour and the beef can really get ready. And let's move to the next step. Let's prepare the dough. So to prepare the dough, we need some all-purpose flour. I'm using 15 cups. So I'm making this in large quantity, friends. So the 15 cups of flour will take about 20 to about 25 tablespoons of butter, because you all really want the meat pies to be flaky. So you add more butter so that it can be flaky. Now you also need some water. So this water is cold water. You can always go with normal tap water. You need nutmeg for flavor. You also need some salt. I use 1 tablespoon. And you also need some onion. So this onion, we're going to grate it, friends, and then use the paste in the dough. This onion is optional, friends, but it's going to give some good flavor in your pies. Now you want to start mixing the dry ingredients. So go ahead, add in the nutmeg in the flour. And after you add in the nutmeg, go ahead and add in the salt. You mix it up. And friends, as you are watching the video, don't forget to give me that amazing thumb up. Now we'll go ahead and prepare the onion. So for the onion, we'll just go ahead and you grate it, all right? So you just grate the onion and you add in the paste in the flour. Now go ahead and add in the butter. So this butter, friends, the quantity will determine the texture of your pie. So if you really want it flaky, you add in more butter, or you can always add like butter and margarine. You can add both, like half and half, or you can just add one of it, but make sure you add enough quantity if you want it flaky. So I just added in the grated onion. This is the texture you want to have, all right? So after this, the next step is to just add in a little bit of water, and the water that you add in, friends, should be cold water, like I said. So The next thing after you mix it is to make it in little balls, and then you keep it in the fridge. You keep it in the refrigerator for like an hour before you start to prepare it. So if you don't have a refrigerator, you can just always continue with the process. So this is about an hour later. So you get it out now from the fridge, and you go ahead to roll it up to form your pies. So friends, if you did watch up to this point, I really do appreciate you. I appreciate your support. Now you want to roll the dough and then add in the filling. So when you are rolling the dough, make sure you don't make it too flat, friends. It's supposed to be a little thick. So here is the baking pan that we are going to use to bake the pies. You can always fry them. It just depends on what you want. You can either bake them or fry them. So we're going to bake them, friends. Just continue on and on until the pies are all shaped up. So you flatten it up, cut it, add in the filling, and you seal it. That's just the process, friends. It's that easy. If you don't mind, friends, I would like to know where you are watching from. I'm sending you tons of hugs. So you can always seal your pies with a fork, or you can use your fingers to seal it. And then you make sure that you pierce like some holes at the top just for any air trap to escape. This is how your pies will look like when you're done. So the next thing is to prepare egg wash. So to prepare the egg wash, you will need an egg, and then you add in about 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk, and then you mix it. All right. So when you mix it, you just use like a brush to brush the pies. That will give that nice bright color that you like when your pies are ready. So you actually brush it with the egg wash when you want to bake them. So if you are not baking it, this step is not necessary. All right. So after this step, you just go ahead and pop it in the oven at a temperature of 375 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes. As for 35 minutes later, this is the outcome. Look how beautiful and flaky they look, friends. You will not want to miss this recipe. Try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section below. So let me go ahead and open it up so that you can see how it looks in the inside. Look at that. It looks really, really, really so yummy. So I thank you all for joining. I thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. And remember, I got your back, friends. See you next time. Bye, you all.